Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I am talking about the side effects, if you will, of pregnancy that I feel like nobody talks about. I feel like I'm weird because when I have had these side effects or symptoms or whatever you want to call them, everyone's first reaction is, really? What? No one has ever dealt with these besides me. So I thought I would share them in case you're feeling them and to make you not feel so weird. So most of us, the general population of pregnant women, deal with stretch marks and weight gain, maybe hair loss or things like that. Or possibly not hair loss, but like hair thickening. Anyway, a lot of us deal with those kinds of side effects from pregnancy. But today I'm going to talk about ones that don't really get talked about ever, if at all. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the carpal tunnel that I got in both of my pregnancies. The second pregnancy was way worse than the first. In the third trimester, my hands, especially at night, they would kind of lock up and doing anything. So well, at least I did. I peed a lot all the time. Just to give you size reference, I am 4'7". My baby was almost 9 pounds. So very, very large baby laying on all of my organs every time I laid down. And so it was very uncomfortable and I woke up to pee a lot through the night. So as I would wake up, I would obviously be washing my hands every time I got done using the restroom. And just to pump the soap and turn the knobs on, my fingers were destroyed. It felt like, honestly, I couldn't even move them a lot. It hurt to move them at work, to open drawers, to do the daily things like brushing my hair, brushing my teeth, all of those things, dishes, cooking, everything. It slowed down so much through my third trimester because I had carpal tunnel I want to say they're in my fingers or my wrist or something. Anything that was past this point, my fingers, my joints hurt so bad in my hands. It was insane. And I feel like a lingering effect this time has been my inability to balance things. I really don't know why I said balance like that, but anyway, my inability to balance things well with my hands and specifically using my fingertips. So if I'm holding, the other day I was holding a bottle of Clorox wipes, I picked them up and my fingers just immediately, I dropped it. Another example is I had a cup of coffee the other day that I was holding with my fingertips and I literally just dropped it in my lap. Coffee went everywhere, ruined my sweater, got all over my planner. So I was telling everybody the mistake that I made in February of 2023 will linger with me to the end of the year because it literally is stained through December of this year. But anyway, I have lost the ability to hold things with my fingertips right now. I don't know when that's going to stop or if it's ever going to stop. It's very disappointing. It's very discouraging to have lingering side effects from those things that occurred during a pregnancy, but it literally is what it is. You can't do anything to help it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, you guys, both pregnancies. I feel like my first one was actually worse, but you guys can see, I don't really have a whole lot of eyebrows right now. That's normal. That's a normal thing for me, okay? My eyebrows are really, really thin. They're also very, very light. So if I don't color them in, you probably can't see them that well. When I am pregnant, my hair falls out through the night. Literally there is bald patches that are I still have to fill them in. There's literally bald patches of hair missing from my eyebrows. I don't know why, because my hair on my actual head does not do that. My leg hair does not do that. None other hair on my body is patchy like that. But my eyebrows specifically, they will fall out so bad that it's very noticeable and it's horrible. It's horrible. So yeah, my eyebrow hair falling out is crazy and wretched. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is I'm sure it happens to a lot of pregnant women, and I have heard this from other women, but the restless leg syndrome, I got that with my first pregnancy and again with my second, it was literally the same. But the restless leg syndrome, it is not just the constant need to feel like you need to get up and do something and walk around or whatever. It is an aching sort of numbing feeling that all you want to do is roll your ankles around and you just want to move. But it hurts to do that. At least it hurt me to do that. So like that was just, it's not a fun thing to go through. I also had extremely swollen ankles, knees, basically down from my hip bone down to my toe. It was swollen from like week 25 to the end of the pregnancy, which was so much fun. But so it's hurting me to move, but yeah, my body's telling me you need to move, you need to get up, you need to move. So it's like that constant inability to do what your body needs for you to do. The last thing I want to talk about is a weird one, warts. Like, this is so weird. So I got, during this pregnancy, and I just don't remember it happening in the first pregnancy, so I can't say if it did or did not. But I got warts on my knees, specifically my knees, in this pregnancy. And they were so bad. I got 3 of them. I got 1 on my left knee and 2 on my right. And I thought for sure, like, I was going to have to get them frozen off. I don't know if you've ever had warts before, like, you know what I'm talking about if you have. Or like burnt off. I don't know if you burn them off or freeze them off, whatever you do. I thought I was going to have to do that after the pregnancy was over. But literally they lasted till like, I had them from like week 20 to week 40. And like once I had Mace, they were gone. Like they just evaporated into my skin. It was the weirdest thing ever. My hormones are crazy. Like they're literally crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to share this and let you guys know that you're not alone if you're facing these really weird things that seem to not be happening to literally anyone else. I always tell people, pregnancy, I don't wear it well. And by that, I mean, some pregnant women, they glow, right? They get this look and they're so happy and so excited and they're just so cute. And that's not me. That literally is, it's just not me. It's not just a cute little bump and, you know, I am fat everywhere. I look like my skin is so tight. It's like exploding and it's quite literally not pretty. It's not a pretty thing when my body goes through it at all. I'm 4'7", so I'm already short and I just get wide, super wide everywhere. My face swells, everything about me swells, my fingers, my toes, my feet are the worst. But then my eyebrows start to fall out and I'm getting warts on my body and I can't move my hands and it's terrible. And then I have all these stretch marks. I have horrible stretch marks on my thighs, on my stomach area. It literally looks like somebody, like an animal, went like this down the sides of my thighs and my stomach. Not to mention now I have a C-section scar to combat with that. And you can't really see the scar, although you can see like sort of like a pooch of my belly over top of the scar. Because the skin there has been like cut and like tightened, you know, and your loose skin, I have a ton of loose skin. So if you have loose skin, you are 100% not alone. It is gross. It is gross to look at. I hate looking at it, to be honest. Like, quite frank with you guys, I really hate looking at myself in the mirror. If I'm getting dressed or whatever, like I will literally get dressed and then go look and make sure how I can whatever I'm wearing, how that can flatter me that day. If it's a shirt with ruffles, if it's a tighter shirt in the middle, I probably won't wear it. I'm at the point now, I'm just being very honest with you guys, I'm pretty freaking self-conscious about the middle of my stomach because I am so short and I don't want someone thinking that I'm pregnant again because of the way that I'm built. Like literally, you guys can't see it here so much. It looks pretty flattering, but like here, this is what I look like. This is what my stomach looks like. And I am 4 months postpartum at this point, and it's just like scary to me sometimes to go out in public and have the thought of someone asking me like, when are you due? Or like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I would say. I feel like I would honestly like be like, we need to go home right now. Like I wouldn't be okay at all. But it's a rough time. So be easy on yourself because literally it's hard. And this is not coming from someone that deals with, you know, weight issues. Of course I deal with them just like the regular mojo does. I have, you know, want to of course lose this weight and everything, and it's taking me so much longer because right now I can't exercise. And I've tried exercising and it's been very, very disappointing and very like, just thinking about it irritates me because I want to be out and I want to be jogging and doing the things that I love to do, and even just running down the stairs quickly. It hurts me really badly. So, it's taking me a lot longer than normal, but this is not one of those videos where I'm going to sit and complain about how long it's going to take me to lose all the baby weight. I'm just telling you, if you are frustrated with your postpartum body and you're like, why didn't anybody else deal with this? I promise you, somebody else in the world is dealing with the same problems you have. Whether or not they want to admit it or be boisterous about it, but they are, and hearing somebody else say it out loud sometimes can just be all the help that you need. So hormones are great and they are a nightmare too. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're a postpartum person, or if you have been postpartum before, or I feel like you're always postpartum. Like after birth, you're just like, your body just, it won't go back the same. At least that's the truth for me. That's my truth. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. And don't forget, I am making videos every single day the month of March. I have so much more. I have so many videos that have come out already. So many so much homemaking content, a ton of motherhood content. Just me sitting chit-chatting with you. I did have a special book club one that came out the other night. So if you have missed those videos, after this video, I will have a playlist linked. It's called March Momness, and it's basically me just having a ton of videos out for you. Right now it is the 14th, and there have been literally 14 videos that have been out in 14 days. It's been a lot, but it's been a fun venture to say the least. So I'm giving you guys some motivation and just sitting down and chit-chatting with you, sharing my heart with you and my life, and I've been having so much fun with it. So I hope that you have too. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you have, and feel free to go check out those other videos, or the ones that look like they might interest you. And I will be having some more Easter and spring homemaking mom content coming out to you obviously in the rest of the month. But I hope that you guys have been enjoying it, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.